3 rounds in the women's strawweight division. Be forewarned that in this bout, there is no ground and pound due to both of their amateur debuts this evening. So with that being said, please welcome to the cage first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Jungle MMA and fighting out of Orlando, Florida, Ariana Melendez.
Here we go with our second female fight of the evening. Ariana Melendez fighting out of Jungle Gym.
And now, please welcome fighting out of the red corner, representing the Ascension Martial Arts and fighting out of Waterbury, Connecticut, Arianna Cruz.
Here we go with our second female fight of the evening. Ariana Melendez versus Arianna Cruz.
Referee is concerned that Cruz's long hair may interfere with the action. The rubber band should sort that out. The Clay Guida days of mixed martial arts, when you could have hair all over your face, are at an end.
Here we go, Melendez versus Cruz.
Cruz is in her home state. Should have the crowd wildly behind her.
Melendez in the gray shorts and Cruz in the black shorts.
Cruz got some fast kicks. Fast hands, nice head movement.
Cruz landing that big 1-2.
I'm loving Cruz's head movement, side to side, never coming straight in. It'll be very hard to hit her.
Nice 1-2 by Melendez, puts Cruz against the fence. Cruz looking for a potential guillotine here.
Such a tough decision here. If you think you got the arms in place, do you pull guard in MMA?
Melendez with the takedown. Cruz looking to stand up. But Melendez is relentless with his takedown.
Very good strategy by Melendez. I think she felt a little outgunned standing, took it down to the ground. Cruz doing a good job of standing up, but can't stay up. Potential beginnings of a triangle here. Cruz has got to control her opponent's head. Pull that foot beneath the knee. Now try and create an angle. Foot's not quite in place. Omoplata attempt. Very hard to pull off in MMA. Cruz finally up to standing and able to stay there. Says right where she wants to be. Winging those nasty punches and kicks.
Beautiful takedown by Cruz. Looking to land some ground and pound here.
Melendez doing exactly what she wanted to do.
Great first round for both women.
Terrific first rounds. I think both corners are going to be telling their fighters to do almost the exact opposite thing. Cruz, her corner's going to want to keep it standing. Melendez, her corner's going to take it down to the ground. Watching the replay. Fast hands came up just short, and though that combination did not. There's our guillotine, escape. And this is when Melendez comes into her own, taking the bout down to the ground.
Cruz is doing a good job of standing up, but Melendez has some good takedowns.
Melendez ruthless and relentless with those takedowns tonight. Seconds out.
Cruz is definitely going to expect the takedown.
Ooh.
Nice land by Melendez.
Melendez showing she's got some hands standing too.
Potential guillotine here by Arianna Cruz.
Ooh. Hammer fist to the thigh. I'm not sure I've seen that.
I'm impressed with how calm Ariana Melendez looks in this fight. She looks confident.
I'm with you 100% there. I think she feels like she's coming into her own in the standing striking portion of this fight.
Well, Arianna Cruz looks game herself. Another potential guillotine. Melendez looks to soften her up with some punches to the body.
Melendez wisely keeping it standing where she can position her head largely out of danger.
Nice exchange there.
Melendez appears to be a little fatigued. Getting her head stuck in the guillotine may have tired her out to some extent. Like to see Melendez move just a little more. She's flat-footed right now.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent exchange by both fighters. Melendez pokes it against the fence once again.
Fantastic back and forth fight. Excellent job by Melendez dictating where the fight takes place. She tries to keep it standing. When she doesn't like it anymore, goes up against the fence, then generally gets a takedown.
22 seconds left in this second round. This is a close round for the referees. Looking to secure this takedown.
Takedown could win the round.
Cruz did a good job of defending there. That's exactly what her corner wants her to do to win this fight. Her corner wants it to keep it standing.
I would not be shocked if right now we're looking at 1-1.
I would have to agree with you. That was a good round for both fighters, but I would have to give the edge to Arianna Cruz.
I do agree with you that I do believe Cruz is ahead, but it's the oldest saying in the sport, never leave it in the hands of the judges. Interesting, Melendez not even using a stool. I had thought she was a little bit gassed, but her corner obviously knows better.
Here we go, third and final round. Melendez versus Cruz.
I expect Cruz to come out throwing hands. Third and final.
Once again, Melendez gets the takedown.
Can she keep her down? That has been answered. Referees do protect these early fighters. Melendez may want to just posture back and throw as many punches as she can, whether they land or not.
Cruz is going to look to stand up. Javier look to wall walk. It's even on the scorecards, and you don't want to leave it up to the judges. Referee instructing the fighters to stay busy. Melendez looks to land some nice ground and pound to the body here. Just over a minute left in this third and final round.
Melendez putting everything she's got into these body shots.
Cruz's corner is instructing her to wall walk to get out of this position. She needs to open her guard and put her back against the fence and look to wall walk. Cruz landed some big punches here.
Cruz backing her opponent up. Crowd is losing its collective mind.
15 seconds left. Both fighters throwing some bombs here. A little confusion by the referee.
Referee could, I believe, could not hear the timekeeper over the roar of the crowd. When you get a fight that intense and a crowd this intense, it's very hard for the referee to hear what's going on. Getting a little taste of that action, I believe they're going to restart them for one more second. This is going to be 1 second of action, folks. And the athletes embrace. Awesome fight. Crowd perhaps a little bit confused by the official's call, but it is very, very difficult, sometimes impossible to hear under these conditions.
Referees are under a tremendous amount of stress during these fights.
It's the most thankless task in the entire sport. And if you do it enough, you can become an actual hundredaire. Judges are now tabulating their scores. I think we're in agreement that Cruz probably won the fight, but the huge winner of this fight are the fans here today. Absolutely terrific fight. Final tabulation should be almost complete by now. There's been a little move in judging under the unified rules away from control and towards damage. Putting it bluntly, I think under the most modern interpretation of the unified rules, Arianna Cruz has won this contest, but it is not yet official. Promoter Kip Kolar standing by, I believe, to interview the winner. We can see officials conferring. There may be some question about one of the scores.
I like that change to the unified rules. It makes fighters want to look for the finish rather than hold their opponents, takedowns, and just lay there. You know, it encourages the fighters to do more damage and make the fight more exciting for the fans.
Perfectly put.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we now go to the judges' scores. Judge Eric Colon scored this bout 29-28 for Cruz. Judge Doug Crosby scored this bout 29-28 for Melendez. And Judge Keith Peterson scored this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Arianna Cruz.
You called it.
I gotta tell you, I love that that happened. I love that that happened. I love that one judge thought one fighter won because she knows I was that close to winning.
Yeah,
Arianna, come here. First of all, before I interview, I just want to congratulate you and the other 3 ladies. Everybody, let's give these 150-pound women a big round of applause. I was very, very excited to see all these girls on the card, and everybody's like, oh, 115 pounds, these girls don't have power. You guys have power, you have technique, you are awesome to watch, you're entertaining, and I just want to say congratulations, that was an awesome fight. And we were kind of kidding because both fighters were Arianna. And I said, well, what if it's a split decision? We're going to go Arianna this, Arianna that. Listen, I think in that fight, you controlled more of the fight. You threw more strikes. It definitely was a close fight. How did you feel about the fight personally?
It was a tough fight. She's a great fighter. I just felt like I left it all on the table at the end. I went in for the kill, and I got the win.
Arianna, you have the best fight game face I've ever seen on a fighter. You look scary. As soon as that bell rang, I'd be like, oh no, I'm getting out of this cage. Awesome job. Congratulations. We hope to see you back here in January, all right? All right, congratulations. Big round of applause, Miss Arianna Cruz.